Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RealSportsLive.com. We're coming to you from Far Texas on a Friday morning as it's day 2 of the Tri-City Classic at PSJA North Gym, where the eventual championship game will take place. This game, a bracket game between the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets and the Bobcats out of South San Antonio. We thank you again for joining us for the broadcast. Bert Ruiz at the camera. My wife, Dahlia, will be handling things just a little bit later on. Already one of the bracket games in tow as PSJA North advanced by beating PSJA Memorial. That means they'll take on the winner of this game at 3 o'clock in another gym later today. South San Antonio in the white uniforms get an easy layup up and in as Jonas Carlisle puts it in. And that's the way our scoring begins, with the Bobcats jumping out to the early lead. Edcouch Elsa struggled in shooting yesterday in their last pool game. Ended up taking second place in their pool. They'll turn it over there. South San Antonio with the ball. They'll work it around the perimeter. They've got a height advantage in this game. And they'll work it outside. This is Jason Alcorta. Alcorta to the top of the key. Drew Gonzalez launches a three, but that won't go. Rebound tipped out. Controlled by the Bobcats as Manuel Paredes ends up getting the board. Alcorta with a catch. Finds C.J. Ricardo. Back to Alcorta. South San Antonio in the white uniforms. Edcouch Elsa in the black. Off the drive. That goes off the glass and in. Made by Jason Alcorta. Bobcats with an early 4-0 lead. Yellow Jackets with the ball. You can see their coach, Lalo Rios, talking to them before this game, saying we got to elevate our game. We got to raise our play here in a game like this. See how they respond here. Ball goes out of bounds. Jackets with the basketball. Tipped away, nearly stolen. It is. Back-to-back turnovers for Edcouch Elsa. They'll steal it this time, though. Here's Marcos Escobar racing down the court. Lays it up and in. So after 2 turnovers, they force a turnover. Jackets on the board. We're in the first quarter of play. South San Antonio in the white uniforms. Jason Alcorta off the drive in the paint, tries to dish it off. That's a turnover as that went off the hands of C.J. Ricardo. So consecutive trips in which the Bobcats turned it over. Edcouch Elsa will bring it up on a much slower pace this trip down. Work the ball outside. Now get the ball in the hands of Dylan Gomez, who finds Escobar, pulls the trigger on the three, and Marcus Escobar drops it in. Jackets on top by 1. Bobcats from South San Antonio with the ball. Alcorta spins it over to Paredes. Now they'll play catch. Drew Gonzalez with the ball in his hands. Gonzalez off the dribble. Outside to Paredes. Further out to Alcorta. Alcorta finds Gonzalez off the dribble. That one won't go. Rebound comes out long, and nice hustle that time by Alcorta to keep that alive. Alcorta now sets it on the floor. Spins it outside. Carlisle for 3. Perfect. Jonas Carlisle drops in a long 3. Bobcats back up to 2. Yellow Jackets, Edcouch Elsa with the ball. Guerra finds Dylan Gomez. Gomez to Aaron Aguinaga. That ball's tipped, and it's off of Aguinaga out of bounds. 5 players checking into the game for Edcouch Elsa. Coach Rios trying to platoon in some fresh troops. He likes to get these players game time action and real moments of the game. There's a steal for the Yellow Jackets as Adrian Solis gets a steal. Working outside to Granados. Granados to Christian Lira. Tees up a long three. It's off the mark and out of bounds it goes. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel, give us a shout out where you're watching the game from. Always fun to see that. Got a lot of people that were watching on our web page last couple of days and watching those numbers grow on a rapid basis. There's a charge. Foul called on Drew Gonzalez as the Jackets defense gets back to take the charge. Edcouch Elsa basketball. Granados to Lira. Lira brings it up cautiously. He sees some pressure set up at the half court set by the Bobcats, and there's an easy steal by Alcorta. Lays it up and in. Jason Alcorta just patiently waited for the ball to get near that midcourt stripe. Now on the trap, this time they'll break the pressure. Granados got that one away, no good. Rebound by the Bobcats of South San Antonio. 5 players ready to return to the game for the Jackets. Here's an open three by Gonzalez, and that's in. Drew Gonzalez drops it in. With that made basket, timeout on the floor. 7-point lead for the Bobcats of South San Antonio. We'll continue with the Tri-City Classic after this.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here on Real Sports, you can see the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets in tune with their coach now, talking things over. They'll have their returning starters back on the floor after having a seat for a moment. Interesting the way they set this up. One assistant coach goes over and talks with one group. Head coach and another assistant coach talks to another group. They remain active in keeping players in tune with what's happening on the floor. Not only with just talking to players who are on the floor, but talking to guys that are potentially coming off the bench so that they know exactly what's being said, what's expected when they come in to replace a man. Escobar off the dribble, got that shot away just inside the arc, and you can count it. For Marcos Escobar, he's got 7 points. Bobcats with the lead and the ball. Spin it out, Alcorta 3, that's off the mark. Signs got the rebound for the Yellow Jackets. They'll work it to Escobar. They try to double team him. He gets it over to Guerra. Tees up a 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out. Bobcats try to control it. Jackets get on the floor. Whistle blows, and a quick jump ball is called. And it will be Edcouch Elsa ball. Give credit to Dylan Gomez hustling down there for the loose ball for Edcouch Elsa. Escobar to throw it in, guarded by Manuel Paredes. Signs off the dribble. Good defense that time by the Bobcats. Missed shot by Escobar, rebound by Alcorta. South San Antonio with the ball. First quarter action here and first game of pool play for each of these teams. The winner gets PSJA North this afternoon at 3 o'clock in another gym. Outside to Alcorta. Alcorta takes it off the dribble. Picked up in defense by Aguinaga. Spins it back outside. Gets it back to Alcorta. CJ Ricardo thought about launching that 3 right there. Bobcats slow the pace just a bit. Spread the floor. Take a look at how the Jackets defense approaches with the floor spread. All players out beyond the arc right now. Paredes spins it outside to Alcorta. Alcorta got in the paint this time, shot it and made it. Jason Alcorta, just a clean-cut clear out. And an easy bucket. He's up as the leading scorer on the team with 6 points in this ball game. Bobcats now up 7. Aguinaga attacks for Edcouch Elsa. That's a block shot, but an offensive rebound. Into the hands of Sign. Spins it out to Aguinaga. Over to Escobar. Escobar through the lane. And a block shot, but a foul called. C.J. Ricardo picks up the foul. Marcos Escobar will get to the line for Edcouch Elsa. He had a couple of big games yesterday during pool play. A lights out first game. Second game, they struggled as a team to get on target. First free throw good. Substitution off the bench for South San Antonio as Aaron Rangel will check into the game. Ricardo has a seat on the bench. Escobar misses on the second free throw. Now a loose ball on the rebound, and the Jackets come out of there with it. Now a loose ball again. South San Antonio finally tied up as Jonas Carlisle down there mixing it up. Possession arrow favors the Bobcats of South San Antonio. Nice pass to Alcorta in the paint. Lays it up and in. Jason Alcorta. He's now got 8. And the lead is 8 for South San Antonio. Jackets with the ball. Escobar on a clear out. Takes it right side. Fell to the ground. A blocking foul will be called on Romeo Alvarado. Still time for the Yellow Jackets to get a shot off here to close out this first quarter. Dylan Gomez will set him in motion. Finds Guerra, stolen, and here come the Bobcats. Down the stretch, right-hand side, layup good. Quarter comes to an end. Aaron Rangel on the finish. Bobcats up by 10. Second quarter coming your way.
Illusions Boutique in Far specializes in quinceañeras. Tiaras, jewelry, and accessories to accentuate beautiful dresses just for your daughter. Unique styles you won't find anywhere else. Make her quinceañera the best and come to Illusions Boutique.
The Edinburgh Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburgh, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburgh EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, I'm Joe Bowling with you. It's South San Antonio. The Bobcats on top of the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa in this bracket play. Game 2 here of the day in the main gym. I call it the main gym because all the games we're covering here thus far are leading into what will be the championship game, which takes place tomorrow afternoon. We've got 4 games consecutively here that all involve teams that are methodically making their way up through the brackets. There's a 3 by Escobar that won't go. Aguinaga skies high to get the rebound, put it up off the glass, but it won't go. Rebound taken down by South San Antonio. After these 4 games here this morning and the early afternoon is a missed shot by Carlisle. We then get into a position where the next games involving teams advancing into the semifinals are played in other gyms outside of this facility. That's why I like those tournaments last week. There's a 3 by Aginaga. Count that, Aaron Aginaga. Those tournaments last week and previous tournaments, girls tournaments, the San Perlita tournaments, all of those tournaments, the way the directors drew them up is they kept the main games in the main gym. They kept the, especially when it got to the quarterfinal level. They got the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the championship games all in the same gym. I talked to coaches. It's not just a broadcasting preference. I talked to coaches about that, and they're like, yeah, we like to get in a rhythm. We like to understand the facility. And it leads to a better championship game because you have players that have game time experience on the floor where the championship game takes place. You take that away, the way this bracket is set up, there are no quarterfinal games that'll be played here on this floor. All the teams disperse and play in the other gyms. Now, there are directors that say, hey, I want to get attendance at some of the other venues. That's what I'm trying to do, is move the attendance around so that it's not all in one school, one gym, when you have multiple schools that are hosting, as in the case here at PSJA. So there's pros and cons. The pros on the broadcasting side is we get to stay in one gym and get all the big games. In a tournament like this, the con is no, we don't. We get all of the first games here on this side of the bracket. Meanwhile, there's another side of the bracket featuring 8 teams that are all playing out. And then when you get to the quarterfinals, well, we have none of them broadcast here for this tournament. We'll hit you with the semifinals tomorrow. We get both semifinal games at 9 and 10:30, and then we get you into the championship game tomorrow afternoon. At Nicky Rowe over at the City of Palms, they've got 2 meaningful games today. And then they'll get to their semifinals tomorrow morning. Turnover by the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. South San Antonio basketball. As we're in this second quarter of play. Bobcats working the ball around the perimeter. Jonas Carlisle finds Manuel Paredes. Back to Carlisle, lay it up and in. Jonas Carlisle has 9 points in the game. Bobcats up 11. They led by 10 after a quarter. Yellow Jackets, this is Dylan Gomez to Aguinaga in the corner for a 3 for Escobar. Got fouled, and he'll go to the line. Manuel Paredes got there just a little late, made the contact. And Marcos Escobar will step to the line for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets and shoot 3. No good on the first. He's now 1 of 3 at the line. And this gym gets cold in a hurry. Jacket back on. Escobar makes the next free throw. Third one coming up for Escobar. That one rolls in. Going back to that coverage, that's why we were excited when we thought Freddie Heredia was going to make the trip over here. He was going to be covering another gym, and then we would have blanketed coverage of this tournament. Freddie unsuccessful in making the trip. He's trying to get the advertising in place in the Laredo area. Nonetheless, unable to assist us, couldn't make it. Several of his teams from that area playing in the other gym. Soon, we'll have all 5 systems covered over here. We won't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Alcorta driving inside, off the glass, got it to go. Alcorta now with double figures is the leading scorer for South San Antonio. Edcouch Elsa basketball. Granados has the ball. They'll run a weave, find Aguinaga right through the lane, lay it up and in. 5 points now for Aguinaga. Overhead passing against the press leads to a layup missed. Alcorta gets a rebound. He'll get to the line. Ricardo missed it, but Alcorta right there following the play. Free throw opportunity for Jason Alcorta. Gets that to go. 11 points in the game now for Alcorta. Substitutions off the bench as Edcouch Elsa freely substitutes into this game again. Alcorta gets that one. That allows the Bobcats to set up the pressure. Yellow Jackets near a steal. It is. It's taken away by the Bobcats. Off the turnover, they'll control the ball. Jason Alcorta on a clear out. Attacks off the dribble, spins it in the corner. Open three, Carlisle. Nothing doing. Jackets get the rebound. Lira got the board, then he got fouled in the backcourt. That'll stop play. It'll be Jacket basketball in the backcourt. Lira plays catch. Excuse me there. Nice pass in traffic. Outside for the three. That won't go by signs. Bobcats get the rebound. The outlet pass. Diving to the floor. Aaron Rangel secures that ball. Alcorta on the dribble. Carlisle finds Paredes. Back to Alcorta. Tees up the three. Left her short. Offensive board. They'll put it up and in. Rangel with the easy stick back. He's got 4 points in the game. Bobcats have outscored the Jackets 10-7 here in this third. There's a block shot on a three. Alcorta secures the rebound. South San Antonio looking to increase the lead. This will help, and Rangel puts it in. Timeout call as the Bobcats extend the lead to 16. Back after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com, and the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets still on the sideline after timeout was called. South San Antonio was able to hear the coach talking to his players. Said, listen, I watched this team yesterday. They were down 20. They came back in a hurry. Don't let up and finish this quarter just like you started. Final 2 minutes. Play just as hard as you did to start it. Good words when the team's up 16. You don't dare rest on your laurels. Allow a team back in the game. Missed shot there by the Jackets. Rebound secured by the Bobcats. Now they can try to build on that lead. Jonas Carlisle secured that rebound. Alcorta on a clear out. Finds Paredes. Now to Carlisle. Carlisle guarded by Mando Uribe, who checks him on the defensive end. Paredes with the ball. Spacing this time by the Bobcats. Everyone wide. Beyond the arc is Alcorta. Last time he just penetrated in, got the easy 14-foot jumper. Hands it off this time to Paredes. Up 16, the Bobcats. Electing to go here with a methodical approach. No push just yet against the defense. Now the defense tries to trap. Alcorta gets it out to Paredes for the open three. Got it. Right when they committed, Paredes drops in a three. Jackets with the ball. Top of the key, that's Lira. Lira gets it to Granados. Granados to Uribe. Uribe into a double team. Lost the ball, picked back up by his teammate as Lira comes up with it. They get it over for a three that won't go. Carlisle gets the rebound. Bobcats can go for one here. Alcorta takes it off the dribble. He did most everything he wanted in the first half, and he closes it there. Jason Alcorta, 14 points and a half. The lead is 21. Bobcats at halftime. We'll be back with more. This is RealSportsLive.com.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Life is good when you're in a custom home built by Camino Real Builders. Luxury living done right. Beautiful, spacious floor plans and unique touches you won't find anywhere else. Visit our website to see our model homes or bring your own ideas. Let us build your dream home.
Ladies, does your man need to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or increase his stamina and endurance? Has he been procrastinating about going to the doctor? Is he having health issues like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or poor blood circulation? Alpha Men's Primary Care is the answer. Call today and learn how they can help your man increase his stamina and endurance. Start living a healthier lifestyle and feeling younger. Call Alpha Men's Primary Care today. A family practice for men, by men.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the Boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
If you're looking for color jackets, then you want Master Stitch. Custom embroidery and screen printing are what we do. Any logo or design, great quality at the right price. For shirts like this, it's Master Stitch. 2500 US 281 Edinburgh.
The bonds we create with our pets can be powerful. A man's best friend really isn't just about dogs, but about any animal companion that brings us joy and unconditional love. Losing a loved one is heart-wrenching, but losing a pet can be just as difficult. Unconditional love deserves unmatched service, which is why we offer pet services for those special pets that become a special part of the family. We serve all the members of your family.
Monster Car Wash has it all.
Still at halftime here between Edcouch, Elsa, and South San Antonio. Our next game will have the Rio Grande City Rattlers taking on Brownsville Veterans. That should be a good matchup. Take a look at that one and more. Trying to grab some lunch, early lunch. They had nothing at the hospitality table again today. Maybe they'll bring something in a little bit later on. Back after this.
Make it right. Save $5 on the Golden Monster Wash with your ticket stub. Interior wipe down, vacuum, and polish. Relax and grab a bite while we make your ride look new again. That's the good stuff. Monster Car Wash, #1.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito was right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's.
Back here, and thanks again for joining us as the teams have arrived back on the floor. South San Antonio, consistent with 18 points in the first quarter, 18 more in the second quarter. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets with 8 points in the first quarter, limited to 7 in the second. As after South San Antonio got the lead in the last couple of minutes, they were able to spread the floor and keep the ball away from the Yellow Jackets, preventing any kind of run at all from the offensive end. Well, they brought some pizzas in down at the hospitality tables. My wife, Dahlia, brought me in some stuff from Cane's Chicken. I want them to become one of our advertisers. I really do. We go to Cane's enough that would be a good one. I go to some places that I want to have as our advertisers, and I continue to frequent them until I find someone that is an advertiser, and then I go there. So my taste buds are saying I want Cane's to become an advertiser so I can keep going there on a regular basis. South San Antonio with the lead. Their leading scorer, Jason Alcorta, in the first half had 14 points. Marcos Escobar in double figures with 10 points leads the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. Jackets are going to have to get this offense cranked up. South San Antonio will try to move on into the quarterfinals after this.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Our thanks again to VTX1 for assisting us in what we're doing here at Rio Sports Live. Of course, we've got the studio over there. We're continuing to build on that. We're putting the finishing touches on the new desk this week. The set's already in place. Production is coming from that on a regular basis. And most importantly, our Roku channel is up already. If you download, if you're on Roku and you go to look for us, look for VTX1 Cable. And within that is the Real Sports Live Roku channel. Right now it's populated by some educational content. It will be, in the near future, populated by 24 hours a day, all sports. And that's sports programming, which includes our live games. South San Antonio has the basketball as we start the second half of play, and they turn it over. Yellow Jackets will try to get something rolling again on a consistent basis. Aguinaga has that ball deflected. It lands out of bounds, so it's South San Antonio still on defense. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. Jackets to put it into play. Outside it goes to Escobar. Escobar, guarded by Paredes, takes it off the dribble, got in the paint, spins it outside on the drive. Guerra with the ball, gets it to Aguinaga. Aguinaga back to Gomez. That ball's deflected and stolen. And then a long three is launched and made by Drew Gonzalez, all in one play. Takes the lead and extends it out to 24 for South San Antonio. Edcouch Elsa basketball, and that'll be a travel. Dylan Gomez in a bit of a hurry that time. Called for steps. South San Antonio basketball. Substitution out of the game as Gomez will have a seat, replaced by Christian Lira. Alcorta on the dribble, takes it right side, has it taken away. Guerra spins it ahead. Further out it goes. Three won't go by Signs. Aguinaga keeps the rebound alive. Goes right inside. Aaron Aguinaga will get to the free throw line. Our next game, Brownsville Veterans takes on Laredo Martin. We saw Rio Grande City out there warming up. They're playing in another gym. Kind of excited to see that team. We're covering the final preseason basketball tournament before this 2018-19 season got underway, and we saw Rio Grande City competing at a high level. Said then, I want to follow this team. Want to see how far they go. A couple of free throws for Aguinaga. He's got 7 points in the game. Yellow Jackets defense going to have to put the clamps down here, though. Get a few stops in a row. Here's the guy you got to stop, Alcorta. 14 points in the first half. Spins it outside to Paredes. Deeper pass to Gonzalez. Again, they space the floor well. Nice pass inside. That's blocked, though. Aguinaga recovers to block the shot for the Yellow Jackets. Aguinaga now hands off on the inside. Layup good. So a block shot and an assist, and Signs gets the bucket. For Signs, his first points of the game. 20-point lead. Carlisle with a catch. Out to Alcorta. Here's a three by Gonzalez. Hit one earlier, misses this one. Guerra gets a rebound. That's a couple of stops in a row for the Edcouch Elsa defense. Offense has scored the last two, looking for three on this trip, and get it. Christian Lira drops it in. That's a 7-0 run. And a timeout called by South San Antonio. The lead still is comfortable, but it's down to 17. Back after this.
Fans, we want to take this time to thank Alamo Ironworks for helping sponsor this broadcast. Alamo Ironworks for all your industrial steel needs, industrial supplies, steel products, and fabrications. Alamo Ironworks on the Expressway in Edinburgh, Texas.
Stop today at 523 Express Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburgh. For copies, school, marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letters, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Express Printing today.
Back here, South San Antonio talking things over. Again, their lead has been trimmed, if by just a bit. It's down to 17. They're still comfortably up, and their coach talking things over. That's a little 7-0 run after South San Antonio hit the first shot to start this second half. The Jackets have scored the next 7 points. And in reality, it was just a turnover, a missed shot, another missed shot, and production each time down the court for the Yellow Jackets. Saw that yesterday when this team was down. They did find ways to put together little 7 and 8, 9-point runs and climb back into ball games when you thought they may be put away. When they were unable to string together runs in the second half in their game, that they were beaten soundly yesterday. South San Antonio trying to replicate that kind of effort against this team today. There's a foul on Aguinaga in the open court. That'll stop play. South San Antonio ball. They scored 3 points here in this third quarter. Carlisle on a clear out to Paredes to Alcorta. Alcorta catches again. Guarded by Christian Lira. Takes him off the dribble into a double team all the way to the lane. Got fouled. Jason Alcorta will get to the line. Alcorta in the ball game has 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 2 shots coming up here. First one perfect. Bobcats are now 3 of 3 as a team. All 3 free throws coming from Jason Alcorta. Gets that one too. Yellow Jackets ball. Ends the 7-0 run on that trip down. Aguinaga has it poked away, recovers. This is Lira to Escobar. Escobar in the open court to Brian Guerra. Aguinaga now on a curl. Aguinaga tried to dish that off. Turnover, here come the Bobcats. On the baseline, that one goes up, blocked shot, and then a blocking foul called after the rebound came down. They'll call that on Aaron Aguinaga. Free throw opportunity here for Aaron Rangel. Rangel in the game, 7 points. Got the first. Second one coming up for Rangel. That's off the mark. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball out of bounds. Our next game, Brownsville Veterans taking on Laredo Martin. Our final game, Laredo United South takes on Harlingen. That'll wrap up our first 4 games of coverage here today. 9 games yesterday from this gym. Yellow Jackets working the offense. Escobar takes it off the drive. Left-hand side, left it a little short. Alcorta secured that rebound, his 5th of the game. Alcorta now on the attack, spins it out. Carlisle pulls the trigger. Got it. Jonas Carlisle on the finish. And calmly, the Bobcats extend the lead back out to now 21. That's their biggest lead of the game. Escobar. Guarded by Drew Gonzalez out there. Escobar off the drive to the right side. Pushes that one forward. No good. Offensive rebound. That stick back will not go, and the ball goes out of bounds. Signs was right there. Got the offensive rebound, but it just wouldn't fall. Bobcats of South San Antonio with the ball. Off the dribble is Gonzalez. Guarded by Christian Lira. Gonzalez stays with the dribble. Spins past his man. Finds Nate Lopez on that side. Nice dish inside. That shot missed. Offensive rebound. Stick back won't go for Carlisle. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa. That's just a missed opportunity for Carlisle. Aguinaga, real quick trigger on a 3 that won't go. Stick back missed by Signs. These are point blank shots being missed on both sides of the floor. Alcorta with the ball. To Carlisle. Back to Alcorta. Guarded by Escobar. That's your 2 leading scorers in the game right there, isolated. Here's an open 3 for Gonzalez. That's off the mark. Alcorta right there. Put it up and in. Jason Alcorta now with 18 points. Timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. Their little 7-0 run has been answered by a 7-0 run by the Bobcats. The lead is 24. Back after this.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Farr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Farr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
opened Alexandra with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandra, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Out of the timeout, a banker goes in by Aaron Aguinaga for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. So timeout productive in that department. It ends the 7-0 run by the Bobcats of South San Antonio, each team with one of those here in this third quarter. And we close out the final minute of play. Carlisle isolated against the defense of Jesus Trejo. Back to Alcorta. Damian Granados comes out to guard him. Beats him off the dribble. Doesn't like the numbers. Gets it outside to Gonzalez. Back to Alcorta. Alcorta for the Bobcats of South San Antonio. They led by 10 after a quarter. Outscored the Yellow Jackets 18-7 in the second. And now look for three more here. Missed it. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. That's off of Edcouch Elsa last. Aaron Rangel battling in there for the Bobcats of South San Antonio. 20 seconds remaining here in the third. Alcorta on a catch. Aguinaga to guard him. Lopez catches. There's a travel. Jackets extended the defense, forced the turnover. Edcouch Elsa will have an opportunity here for the last possession of this third quarter. Aguinaga on a catch. Alcorta to guard him. Got a screen on the switch. Aguinaga spins it out for a three. That's an open look. No good. Offensive rebound put up and missed by Nico Ibarra. Third quarter comes to an end. South San Antonio with a 21-point lead. Fourth quarter coming up after this.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Illusions Boutique and Bar specializes in quinceañeras, tiaras, jewelry, and accessories to accentuate beautiful dresses just for your daughter. Unique styles you won't find anywhere else. Make her quinceañera the best and come to Illusions Boutique.
Back here as we start the fourth quarter of play. Edcouch Elsa down to South San Antonio. Bobcats been in control, really, of the lead since the beginning of this game. They jumped out to that 11-point lead. Nice dish inside there and a layup up and in made by Aaron Rangel. Jackets with the made basket there. Escobar gets it to Aguinaga. Aguinaga attacks and lays it in. There's the made basket by the Jackets. Each team with 2 to start this fourth quarter. There's a 3 on the way. That's off the mark. Missed by Carlisle. Edcouch Elsa back. Quick 3 by Aguinaga. That won't go. Escobar gets a rebound on the weak side to keep it alive for the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa. Aguinaga, another 3. Got that. Aaron Aguinaga. Alcorta catches, tees up a 3 of his own and misses that. Aguinaga secures the rebound. Here come the Jackets. That's a tough pass for Escobar. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll be Edcouch Elsa ball out of bounds. Brownsville Veterans takes on Laredo Martin in our next game. And Harlingen will take on Laredo United South. Edcouch Elsa ball. This is Gomez. Gomez hands it off to Ibarra. Escobar. They're guarding Escobar every step he takes. Aguinaga attacks. Back to Escobar. Time ticking off the clock. There's a steal for the Bobcats. Carlisle took it away. They find Alcorta trailing the play. It's back tapped out of his hands. It'll be South San Antonio basketball out of bounds. Game 2 of our broadcast schedule today between South San Antonio and Edcouch Elsa. Game 3 coming up, and then we'll have our 4th consecutive game as Alcorta misses a shot. The whistle blows late. That'll be a charge called on Alcorta. It'll send it the other way. Guerra spins it over to Gomez. Gomez on the drive in the paint, has that one blocked. Rebound tipped out to Aguinaga for the Jackets. Lay it up and in, and a foul, and Aaron Aguinaga gets to the line. Aguinaga takes over the team lead in scoring now with 16 points. 2 of 2 at the free throw line in the game. And makes that too. Alcorta brings it up. Jackets have outscored the Bobcats 8-2 here in this fourth quarter. Carlisle, guarded by Gomez. Gets it to Rangel. Rangel guarded by Nico Ibarra. Out to Lopez to Alcorta. Alcorta against Aguinaga. Attacks, spins it outside. Rangel had that open look, didn't take the shot. They'll continue to run within the motion of the offense. Carlisle attacks. Back outside to Rangel. Aaron Rangel finds Carlisle again. Time ticking here. That clock will not be in favor of Edcouch Elsa. Right now, it's a 16-point game. You think you get on a little run, you could get back in this game. As time going away, won't get that back. Carlisle, or Alcorta that is, got through that traffic. Now a cut in the lane, shot goes up and in. Nate Lopez on the finish. Bobcats took precious time off the clock and then got points on the board. That trip down. Aguinaga threw that one, looking for Escobar, and out of bounds it goes. That'll give the ball back to South San Antonio. Bobcats will have it. On the drive, right down central. That one rolls in. Jonas Carlisle made that look rather easy. Lead back to 20 for South San Antonio. Edcouch Elsa, this is Lira. Lira to Ibarra. This defense just continues to push the Jackets outside that arc to run the offense. Missed shot, off to the races. Lopez doesn't have the numbers, backs it back out. To Alcorta. Alcorta now off the drive. Spins it out to Carlisle. He'll attack in the paint. Off the glass. Got it to go. Jonas Carlisle, 15 points in the game. It's a 6-0 run now by the Bobcats. That's on 3 consecutive possessions. And on each of the possessions, it's not just that points were scored, it's time was taken off the clock. Of course, on the run, that means they got the stops on the defensive side as well. Substitutions checking in now freely for South San Antonio. They'll next get PSJA North if this stands. That'll be later on today, but it won't be in this gym. So therefore, it's not a broadcast game. Jackets get 2 more from Dylan Gomez. Alcorta now off the drive for South San Antonio. Bobcats. 18 points in the first, 18 more in the second, 10 in the third. Just taking care of the ball here in the fourth quarter with some crisp passing and good movement away from the ball. Rangel to Romeo Alvarado, who's now in the game. Alvarado hands it off. See the time just ticking off the clock here. Edcouch Elsa. Limited to single-digit scoring in the first, second, and third quarter. Alcorta off the drive. That won't go. Signs got that rebound. Here's Escobar for the Jackets. Put that up, no good. Marcos Escobar will get to the free throw line. Marcos Escobar in the game. Has 10 points. He's 3 of 6 at the line. Lots of substitutions checking into the game now for South San Antonio. Round of applause for Jason Alcorta, who has a seat on the bench. Finished the game with 18 points and 6 rebounds. Unofficially for the Bobcats of South San Antonio. Escobar misses the free throw. Rebound, there's Chris Gill now in the game for the Bobcats of South San Antonio. Reminding you, we'll be shutting this broadcast down pretty quick. We got to get ready for the next game, which will be Laredo Martin taking on Brownsville Veterans. And our final game of this 4 games on day 2 coming from this gym will be Harlingen against Laredo United South. Bobcats inbound the ball in the backcourt again. Romeo Alvarado. Continue to work it. The Jackets try to trap. Double team comes, ball loose, still loose, and finally the Jackets come out of there with it. Working out for a quick 3 by Granados. That's off the mark. Rebound by Romeo Alvarado. And the Bobcats will settle it down again. They led by 10 after a quarter. Led by 21 at the halftime break. Played even with this Jacket team from that second on. Leading by 20, closing seconds of this game. A lot of loose, scrambling bodies there. The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be South San Antonio basketball. .16 seconds left here in the game. South San Antonio will move on. They'll take on PSJA North. in the quarterfinals. We may see them in the semis tomorrow if they can get past a tough Raider team. They get past Edcouch Elsa here in this one. Final score 54-34. Jason Alcorta with 18 points leads the way. 3 players in double figures for the Bobcats. Jonas Carlisle had 15. Aaron Rangel finished with 10. For the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, Aaron Aguinaga leads the team in scoring with 17 points. Marcos Escobar was limited to just 10. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Reminding you that we'll have the highlights up a little bit later on. You can also watch the replays and tune in for our next game. It's coming up shortly on our YouTube channel and on our website. Till next time, I'm Joe Bowling. So long.